When you think of a tiny home, you probably imagine cramped corners and minimal comfort. But what if I told you that my tiny home feels just like a full-sized apartment? This video takes you inside a thoughtfully designed small space where every inch has been maximized for comfort, style, and functionality. My goal wasn't just to build small, it was to build smart. From open concept design to clever storage and high-end finishes, I've managed to pack apartment-style living into a footprint that's just a fraction of the size. Let's step inside and explore how it all comes together. The idea behind my tiny home started with one simple thought: I wanted a space that felt livable, not limiting. While many tiny homes prioritize minimalism to the extreme, I wanted mine to feel luxurious, open, and tailored to daily life. The challenge was creating an environment that mirrors an apartment's comfort, without losing the charm of tiny living. Every layout decision, from the width of the hallway to the placement of windows, was made to enhance flow and visual space. The result? A home that feels much larger than its actual square footage. One of the key secrets to making my tiny home feel like an apartment is the open concept layout. Instead of dividing the space with walls, I opted for zones that naturally blend together. Living, dining, and kitchen areas all flow seamlessly. The lack of barriers allows light to travel freely and creates a sense of spaciousness. To subtly define areas, I used changes in flooring texture and lighting instead of partitions. This not only saves space but keeps the interior visually cohesive and balanced, much like the layout you'd find in a chic studio apartment. The living room is the heart of my tiny home. I wanted it to be cozy enough for lounging yet spacious enough to entertain guests. A two-seater sofa fits perfectly against the wall, facing a floating media console that doubles as storage. Above it, open shelving adds height and function. The key was choosing furniture with slim silhouettes and neutral tones, making the space airy rather than crowded. A strategically placed rug grounds the area, while soft lighting brings that apartment-like ambience of warmth and relaxation. Most tiny homes compromise on kitchen size, but not mine. I designed a galley-style kitchen that's both beautiful and fully functional. It includes a full-sized fridge, a 2-burner induction cooktop, and plenty of countertop space for meal prep. Upper cabinets reach all the way to the ceiling for extra storage, while drawers below keep cookware organized. The backsplash, made of glossy subway tiles, reflects light and makes the area feel even larger. Cooking here doesn't feel like a challenge, it feels like living in a small city apartment kitchen. Instead of a bulky dining table, I installed a folding wall-mounted table that can seat 2 to 4 people when needed. When not in use, it folds flat, opening up the floor space. Paired with stackable chairs and pendant lighting above, this area easily transforms from breakfast nook to home office. The beauty lies in its versatility. It's a small design choice that creates big living possibilities. Whether enjoying coffee or working on a laptop, the dining zone feels intentional and sophisticated, not squeezed in. Tiny homes often tuck beds into lofts or alcoves, but I wanted a real, grounded bedroom experience. My solution? A semi-enclosed sleeping area with a sliding door for privacy. The queen-sized bed fits perfectly against the back wall, framed by built-in shelves that double as nightstands. Underbed drawers provide ample storage for linens and clothing. The use of soft textures, layered bedding, and neutral tones enhances the sense of calm and luxury, like a hotel suite in miniature form. Storage is what truly separates a cramped space from a livable one. In my tiny home, every surface and nook hides a function. The stairs double as drawers, the couch has hidden compartments, and the walls feature recessed shelving. Even the ceiling beams serve as creative hanging storage for plants and decor. This invisible organization keeps clutter out of sight while maintaining the sleek, modern aesthetic. The more I live here, the more I appreciate how smart design can completely transform small space living. I didn't want my bathroom to feel like an afterthought. So, I designed a spa-like retreat complete with a rainfall shower, modern vanity, and warm lighting. The shower features glass doors to visually expand the space, while light-colored tiles bounce brightness around. A floating vanity gives the illusion of more floor area, and a mirrored cabinet provides additional hidden storage. It's clean, minimal, and functional, everything you'd expect from a modern apartment bathroom, just in a more compact form. Light plays a massive role in how large a home feels. My tiny home has oversized windows strategically placed on opposite walls to create cross-ventilation and visual depth. Skylights above the kitchen and bathroom flood the interiors with daylight, eliminating any sense of confinement. I also used light-toned walls, reflective finishes, and minimal window treatments to enhance brightness. When sunlight streams in, the home glows, making it feel airy and open, a true trick of design psychology. A cohesive color palette ties the entire design together. I opted for warm whites, soft taupes, and muted grays accented by natural wood tones. These colors not only reflect light but also create a relaxing atmosphere. Instead of harsh contrasts, I relied on subtle textures, linen curtains, rattan baskets, matte ceramics, to add visual interest. The result feels sophisticated and timeless, much like an upscale apartment interior rather than a rustic cabin. In a small space, every material choice matters. I selected high-quality finishes that bring a sense of luxury and durability. Quartz countertops, oak flooring, brushed gold fixtures, and matte black accents elevate the space. These materials give a high-end, urban feel that contrasts beautifully with the compact size. Investing in quality also means less maintenance and longer lifespan, proof that small doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style or substance. To maximize convenience, I integrated smart home technology throughout. Voice-controlled lighting, automated blinds, and a mini smart thermostat make everyday living seamless. Even the entertainment setup connects wirelessly for a clean, cable-free aesthetic. These touches bring modern apartment sophistication into a tiny home framework. The result is a small space that feels advanced, intuitive, and tailored to 21st century living, perfect for those who want minimal space but maximum innovation. A big part of making my tiny home feel like an apartment is extending the space outdoors. A sliding glass door opens onto a small deck furnished with outdoor seating and potted plants. This area acts as a second living room during warmer months. The transition between indoor and outdoor spaces feels natural and fluid, enhancing that sense of openness. When the doors are open, the boundary between inside and outside disappears entirely, making my home feel twice as large. Sound can dramatically affect how comfortable a space feels. I added acoustic insulation within the walls and used soft furnishings to absorb noise. This makes the interior peaceful, even when the world outside is busy. The bedroom's sliding door also has a sound dampening core, ensuring restful sleep. These subtle upgrades make my tiny home feel like a high-end apartment, quiet, private, and serene. Beyond layout and lighting, I used visual tricks to make the home appear larger. Long sight lines, mirrors, and vertical lines in the decor draw the eye upward and outward. Floating furniture creates a sense of weightlessness, and hidden lighting beneath cabinets adds depth. Even the use of consistent flooring across rooms enhances flow. These details subconsciously convince your brain that the space is more expansive than it is, proof that perception is everything in small home design. Now that I've lived here for a while, I can confidently say that my tiny home lives big. There's space for everything I need: work, relax, cook, and entertain, without ever feeling cramped. The open layout and thoughtful storage keep life organized and enjoyable. Each day feels efficient yet cozy, much like living in a compact city apartment. But with one big bonus: this home is entirely mine, custom-built to reflect my lifestyle and personality. In the end, my tiny home proves that living small doesn't mean living less. With the right design choices, open spaces, quality finishes, smart storage, and an eye for aesthetics, it's entirely possible to create a home that feels like a full apartment. This project taught me that thoughtful design has the power to redefine what tiny really means. My home may be small in size, but it's enormous in comfort, beauty, and joy. Whether you're downsizing, simplifying, or just dreaming of smarter living, remember, it's not about square footage, it's about how you make every inch count.